this is
Hello, Anney.
yeah. Hello.
Lovely to see you. So now we're going to do pick a card, right? We're going to do pick a card. And so let's see which one is the first. What was the best birthday you have ever had?
What the best birthday I ever had? It was when I had my birthday. It was attended by people who really meant to me, and it wasn't about how expensive the gifts or the present might be. It is about the person who really meant to me, important to me, that is precious for my birthday. And also, according to this, in Indonesia, mostly we don't celebrate that much about birthday party, especially with teaming with Islam people. They did not partying every single moment, I think.
Right. So the most important thing about the birthday that you celebrated was the people that came to eat with you, for example. So this was priceless because they meant so much to you. And as you said, not all countries or cultures celebrate birthdays. It may be a Western thing that they celebrate birthdays more. Okay, your next question. What's the best book you have ever read, or which book do you like?
Yeah, I think you already know that I wasn't really keen for reading previously, but then because I joined somewhere, and then this encouraged me to read the book, and this is my first book that I read. It's called Atomic Habits. So yeah, tiny changes, remarkable results. This is the only book that I read. This is because I joined in speaking English club, and then it is really pushed me to read. So yeah, and this is the first time, and I enjoy, really I enjoy. So I found vocabularies a lot, so I can level up. Yes.
Yes, because I thought you were going to tell me that you don't read, because from another conversation
Yes,
we
yes,
had.
that's true.
So this is your first book, and the most
Yes.
important thing is you're enjoying it. That is the most important thing, because reading is something to enjoy. Excuse me. Films. I don't think you watch films. Have you started watching films?
Yes, I have been started watching films just because of you. You are the only one, the only. Yes, that's true. This is the true story. Because you send me the link of Rosemary, and then I watch it, and that it was my first time I watch film or movies, even though just through laptop. It's okay by me to learn English, and then I continue afterward to watch another gender of movies. Yeah,
because I really loved watching films, but recently my attention span isn't very good, so I can't watch something for an hour or 2 hours. So I'm preferring series now because they're shorter. I can watch them for a moment to relax, and then I can continue with doing things. So I'm more into series, but I'm glad you liked it. Right. What are the most difficult things about learning English?
yeah. As I told to many teachers that I'm struggling how to find a good patterns or good method in recognize about phrasal verbs. Sometimes separable one, inseparable one. So how to understand, because the meaning completely different when they put together, right? In other words, so it is got me crazy, right? And then I have to listen more in movies or reading the way they arrange sentences. How
So
to
the most difficult for you at the moment is phrasal verbs.
Yes.
Yes, they are a complicated thing. And I think English can be a little complicated because one word or one phrasal verb, depending on the context, keeps changing its meaning. So it can get confusing. But like everything, it's a question of practice, spending time. You can't do it too quickly. And there are hundreds of phrasal verbs. Maybe one day we will start a section called phrasal verbs.
Yes.
Because I don't really do them that often, but maybe it could be interesting for some people. Just a short video about phrasal verbs. And the last question for today, describe a person you really admire. That's a little difficult, maybe. Describe a person that you really admire.
I admire a person who has loyalty to the family, especially, and also.
But do you have someone you know or someone you have seen in mass media that you admire? A real person?
Yes.
Because you're talking about qualities. You admire someone who is loyal to the friends or to the family. I understand that.
Family, yeah. Who always who has time for family, even though how busy they are, they still have time to prioritize the thing that it should be. Because so many people, like when they get career, then status, and they forgot about why they doing it, why they create that job, so what the reason, and they forget about many things when forget about why they started that career. When they having a good position, and they forget everything, forget family, many things, and then forget the root or where they from.
Right. So you're saying people, when they get to a more successful place in their life, they forget where they came from, their roots, and they don't have time for people. I think this is the big question, that we don't give time to people. I hate it when people say, oh, I'm sorry I didn't say hello because I was busy. I thought, 5 minutes, we always have 5 minutes while we're having a coffee or some tea, and we can say hello to somebody and ask how they are, because this can mean a lot to somebody sometimes, no? But is there a real person in your life that you admire, or you just admire qualities of different people? I don't have a person who I admire exactly, but like yourself, I admire qualities in people. So have you got a real person in your life who you look up to or you admire? Oh, today we're having a little problem with the internet. So, Annie, I'm going to say goodbye because our internet connection isn't very good today.